welcome back to another episode on the channel. It's been a while, I've been gone for some time, there's been lots going on. I'm sure many of you have probably noticed the world has been a little bit different. So let's get straight into it. First thing that I want to say is a massive thank you for the 500 plus subscribers that I've now got on my channel. I would never in a million years have thought that I would have had 100 subscribers, let alone 500. So I am really grateful that you guys have stuck around, that you've hit that subscribe button, and if you haven't already, please do, because the community that we've got going on here is really good. People helping each other, discussions, really good. So you might have noticed on the channel we've now got a new sort of intro and a little bit of a new outro as well, and that was really just born out of wanting to just mix it up a bit, change it up, add a little bit more professional sort of, I don't know, production value I suppose people would call it, but I don't know whether that's the right term, but really just wanted to make it look a little bit more put together, reflecting what the channel offers, which hopefully by now you've realised is a review of different things that I've come across. So whether that's motorcycling or tech-based reviews, it's also obviously about maintenance and jobs that you can do yourself on your motorcycles and anything else really for that matter. And then finally, it's about vlogging and about discussions and ride-alongs and stuff like that. Now obviously those ride-alongs at the moment, you might think, oh, I'm watching him ride along. Unfortunately, you are not watching me ride along live. Due to the UK's lockdown, I'm not really allowed to go out for leisure rides at the moment. So for the foreseeable future, it's going to be sort of audio-based updates really, with a bit of video for you to watch and keep yourself busy. I thought that was probably nicer than looking at my face, if I'm honest. So yeah, at the moment the UK is in a bit of a sticky situation with the whole international problem that we've got going on. But I thought I'd give you an update because things have changed a little bit for me over the last few months, and I think you'd probably appreciate, and some of you probably want to know whether I've still got the PCX and how things are going on. So first things first, the PCX I no longer own. So my PCX has now got a new owner. For background, I paid £2,929 for my PCX way back in June 2019, and I put it up for sale on Auto Trader for £2,700, and within 2 hours I'd had numerous phone calls, and I wasn't really that interested in making a profit on it because I know that 125s at the moment are going for a lot more than they have done previously, but I did think that it was worth trying to make sure that I got a decent amount of money for it rather than just selling it to the first person that phoned. So with that in mind, I came to an agreement with a guy, and I lost about maybe £250 to £300 on the sale price from new. So in 19 months of ownership it cost me about 300 quid. That's pretty damn good in my book. I don't know many other vehicles that depreciate that little in the time that you've owned them, so that was good. Negotiated a little bit with him because he wanted to knock more money off, and I said, well no, you know, it's got a top box, it's got a touring screen, it's mint condition, it's got a full service history, you know, it's documented what I've done on it, so you know, take it or leave it sort of thing. And in the end we came to an agreement that I would keep a few of the accessories that I'd put on so that I could put them on my future bike, whatever that may be. So the plan is that I'd sell it, and I'm halfway through doing my full bike license. So for those of you that didn't know, I was umming and ahhing whether to do a full bike license or not, and I decided it was probably best to do it so I could unlock the ability to go and ride any bike that I wanted. So with that in mind, I went and started having lessons. I took my theory test back in the summer of 2020, passed that without a problem. Took a few lessons on a 125 that was geared, because I'd never rode a bike that had gears before, as in a motorbike. Obviously I had rode an actual bike. And then I went onto some 600cc bikes and started learning how to ride those, getting used to the power, you know, having about 70 brake horsepower. It's a bit different to what I was used to on the PCX. They also ride very differently. And then in December, on Christmas Eve in fact, on December 24th, 2020, I passed my Mod 1. And some of you who are abroad, because I know I've got a very international collection of listeners and viewers, the Mod 1 and Mod 2 is a European way of licensing motorcycles. So those of you in America are probably going, I just get a permit and I can ride whatever I want. In the UK and the EU, it is a little bit different. We have to take different classes of motorcycle based on your age. Because I'm old, or older, I can take a full A license, which means I can ride any bike when I pass that test. So there are two parts to the test. The Mod 1 is the off-road, slow control, proving that you can really control the bike in different situations like slow-moving traffic, swerving through cones, emergency stops, those sorts of things. And the Mod 2, the one that I'm waiting to do, is the on-road bike test, a traditional sort of driving test, or riding test in this case. So I'm waiting for that. I was meant to have that on the 3rd of February. Obviously that hasn't happened. The UK lockdown means that all tests are cancelled. They're cancelled for the foreseeable future. So with that in mind, I wanted to make sure that I could, that I was able to keep practicing, because without the PCX, I wasn't even out on a bike. So when I do commute to work, which is probably about once every fortnight at the moment, I wanted something to be able to go in on that was a bike. So fortunately, Cameron, one of my friends, has just bought a new Yamaha MT125, and his old bike was a YS125, the entry-level really 125 Yamaha motorcycle, and I can ride that on my CBT that I have, just the same as the Honda PCX. So I bought that off him, I should say, and it's now sitting in my lockup, so I can now ride that when I need to. Insurance is about the same as the PCX. Tax cost in the UK for road license is £20 a year. It's very fuel economical. It is certainly not the fastest bike in the world. I mean, 60 is about the most I'll probably get out of it. Maybe even a bit less because I'm quite heavy. But it performs a job. It performs a purpose. And that is, at the moment, just to keep me ticking over, keep my skills up, keep being able to ride when I can. I'm not allowed to ride for leisure. That's part of the thing where we should only leave if we need to leave home for certain reasons, and riding a motorcycle for fun is not one of them. So I'm only doing it when I need to go to the shops, or when I need to go to work, or whatever it might be, but at least it's given me an opportunity to keep practicing whilst I'm waiting for my full bike test. So in terms of next bike, I have got my next bike, but I'm not going to reveal it just yet because I want to do it properly in a proper video where I can show you some on-road footage and walk around the bike and stuff. And at the moment it's not insured, it's declared off the road, and I can't ride it because I don't have the license to ride it. So that's coming, lots to look forward to on the channel. Many more videos still to come once I can get out there and I can actually start getting stuck in and start riding again. I'll definitely be bringing you more content for you to really enjoy. Once again, a massive thank you for all of you for subscribing and sticking around with the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that button. It really helps the channel to grow and helps me know that you're enjoying what I'm producing. So until next time, stay safe, look after each other. Bye for now.